me, what I am looking at, and I say this with all the respect in the world to the federal government, to the Oyo state government, to the everybody, all stakeholders involved in fighting this insurgency. However, you see, there's a saying that a house that stands against itself will crumble at the end of the day. Now, is it insurgency that is making people scared and to the extent of not being able to trust the government? No, it is the government. On the government's part, the government has not been performing to the extent that people can actually say, you know what, I want to fight for my country, I want to stay, or I'm going to trust the government to protect me. Do you understand? All of these things have been happening. What has been the response of government in that, on these issues? So saying that Davido should go for that, nobody has said anything about punishing Davido, right? But let's imagine they are now saying many Nigerians will kick against it for very good reasons. And number one is that it is his way of showing concern that, guys, this thing is real. This thing is real. Days are counting, weeks are counting, almost a month now, over a month now, and it's still the same thing. They are still debating what's not. Though, thank God they made some move, to secure the perimeter of that of the national park. But far from that, it is the how should I say? It is people trying to predict government action. This is how they respond. This is the intensity at which they respond. This is how they take their time on serious matters like this that concerns citizens' life. And that is why I think it's because if media decide not to talk about these things, it can also mean that they are saying that we should not report how it is, that we should not capture how people are actually feeling. And that in itself is also wrong because it is misinformation. We will be telling Nigerians that all is well, meanwhile all is not well.